Why, hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, and I'm here on this Manic Monday with tonight's edition of 90 Day Oy Vey. Is Tiger Silly pregnant again, or did she gain a whole shitload of weight? And bring on Uncle Marco. Bring on Uncle Marco. So, I'm going to let you guys start getting into the room. Put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And hi, Rosanna. Hi, Deirdre. Hi, Chaos. Hi, one of my trusty moderators, Menopausal Queen. Hi, Mrs. Fuddle Buddle. Now, I'm going to torture this handle, and I am so sorry. Hi, Famine Jen. Oh, I know I tortured the shit out of that. Hi from Sweden. Oh my goodness, I have people all over the world watching me. Hi, Isabella. Hi, Martha. And hi, Sassy Cat. Hi, Miss Chains. Hi, Limon, Limoncello. And hi, Natalie. Hi, Lindsay. Hey, Vicky girl. How are you? My favorite YouTube handle ever, Jelly Ugandan Knuckles. Hi, Tracy. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me on this Manic Monday in the 90 Day world. So, like I said, amongst today's topics, we have is Tiger Silly pregnant again, or she's just gained a shitload of weight? Either way, hey, whatever, it's her life. And bring on Uncle Marco. So, let's get right into this. So, we have the new season of 90 Day. It's the second episode. I'm still kind of iffy on the season so far. I'm smelling recycled storylines and bullshit storylines, but it's cool to see Mark flying his plane. And Juan, things are about to get weirder for you. Just saying. So let's start off with Jessica and Juan. So Jessica's house looks like home goods exploded all over the place, even on her desk. She doesn't have a door to her bedroom. I think Juan is going to get a quick dose of reality of what it's to be a father. Okay. Meanwhile, to me, it's kind of obvious that they got married and they're still together, even though they don't post each other on their social media. They have a store that they own online together, and you can buy things like from Jessica and Juan's collection. Hi, Holly. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Paula. Thank you for joining me. So it's kind of obvious to me that they're still together and they did get married, and Juan was able to adjust to stinky Wyoming and crazy stepkids bouncing off the walls, because you could you could buy things, excuse me, like a handwritten postcard from Jessica and Juan for $10, or you could buy some stuff um that Jessica recommends for women, or there's some, children's activity books, a keychain, all sorts of things that Jessica and Juan recommend from their website. So to me, that says that they're still together because they're operating this online store together. So yeah, it's kind of obvious to me, but yes. All Juan talked about was being with his son repeatedly. He didn't mention Jessica. It's like Jessica's almost an afterthought. I will be doing my recap on last night's show, probably sometime tomorrow, hopefully, because I'm getting a root canal tomorrow. I've never had a root canal done. I have a pretty high tolerance for pain, but my friend Angela, that I spoke to her right before I went live, I have to admit, she scared the shit out of me. But hopefully, if all goes well tomorrow, I'll be doing my recap for last night's episode. If not, I'll do by Wednesday or Thursday. So, yeah, this is basically what they sell on their website. So, I'm assuming they're together. Stevie and Maddie. Now, I actually like this couple so far. Let's see how long that lasts, honestly. Let's see which one of them turns out to be the wackadoodle. I have a feeling it may be Stevie. They may turn the narrative on her, but so far, she has expressed, in my opinion, appropriately, like how much of a sacrifice Maddie is making leaving his country to come here, because we all know that like a lot of the times the Americans act like they're the ultimate prize. Oh, you're lucky, I brought you over to the States. She like actually has an understanding of of the sacrifices that he's making. And she has worked all her life for this airport greeting moment. Okay, she previously was Remy the Rat at Chuck E. Cheese. So she said, my previous manager found me, and I've been waiting my entire life for this. So it's a message that says, hey, kiddo, proud of you for being your true self. You were the best Chuck E. Cheese employer ever. And she said, ah, yes, that time I was living my best life as a giant rat. People think that a costume like that will hurt my feelings, but when you've worn a rat suit, you learn to laugh at anything. Appreciate the free throwback though. My cheese game was strong. I like Stevie so far online. She seems to have a good sense of humor. Okay. Um, she did a quick question and answer sesh. As you see here, she put up a picture of the two of them hugging in the airport and said, sorry, that sign had to go. She's doing paintings again that are up for sale, starting at $35. And she has an adorable cat. Okay, so I know there was a reason why I like Stevie. So someone asked, did Maddie know English because before you were his teacher? It's really good. And she says, as I mentioned before, I only work with adults who already had a solid grasp of English and just wanted conversation practice. Maddie's English is excellent. He definitely didn't need me, but I'm so glad we connected. And here's something you might not know. Maddie is actually a teacher himself as well as a certified personal trainer. This definitely isn't his first rodeo. You learn something new every day. If I taught him all that, I need a raise. He is self-taught, and I think that's fire. I think that's fire too. So someone asked, when did you guys get married? And she said, wait, did I miss something? Who says we are? So yeah, I have a feeling that these two are married as well. Okay. Did something happen on a bridge? P.S. Enjoying the show. So she says, nope. Have I been terrified of them my entire life for no logical reason? Absolutely. Turns out I'm not alone. About 5% of people have bridges scare the hell out of me phobia. Wish I wasn't this way, but here we are. Also, I prefer not to drive long distances, and you may find out later why. Buckle up. Also, thanks for watching. I've held the vomit in for you all. You're welcome. Thanks, Stevie. I appreciate that gesture of not puking on national TV. I mean, that's all we would have needed. So, this is her favorite Persian food. She's not that well versed in Persian food, but she says if you have recipes, send them on over. Now, apparently, um we are going to find out if she wants to have children or they're going to have children anytime soon. So stay tuned. Now, Maddie is getting to know all things American, including football. Okay. And there is this whole controversy on how he pronounces Stevie's name, apparently. No, no, on how Stevie pronounces his name. And his answer is, I just wanted to make their life, also mine, easier. It is hard for some of the Americans to pronounce the H in the middle of my name, so I was the one who asked them to call me like this. That's a good. And then he goes on to say, I feel like someone else commented, I'm sorry. I feel like this comes down to basic respect. Your partner should want to be able to learn and say your ethnic name as is. They should strive to try and keep going it till they get it. It's not like your name is superfabricavalicious. I am a Korean adoptee, and my adopted parents made up a name for me based off my Korean name, and it's pronounced exactly as the way it's spelled. And no one pays attention and tries to pronounce it anything but correct. And I keep saying it till they pronounce it correctly because it's about respect. Maddie says, totally agree, but there's a step before respect that you're skipping, your own preference. You can't just skip that and jump straight to the respect part. I've asked over 10 Americans on that website, and they all hesitated or mispronounced my name, like Mad Adi, which felt so weird to me. So by the first time I talked to Stevie, my name was already Maddie. I don't even like or care about my name because it's not Farsi. I wish I had a Iranian name instead of a religious one. So yeah, I think you can probably guess what my preference is, and she is respecting that. Listen, it doesn't matter about pronunciation. Joey was calling Magna for most of the season, and she never corrected him. So if it doesn't bother the couple, and the couple has an understanding, and it doesn't bother them, then why the fuck should it bother anybody else? I just found it funny that he kept calling her Magna, and it's like he couldn't get it in his head that it was Magda. But in this case, Stevie and Maddie, listen, as long as he's happy with what she calls him, it ain't nobody's business. So, moving on, we got to meet a new couple in last night's episode, Greg and Joan. So Greg was previously a really, really big dude. Italian food gets you every time. So he says, life had its ups and downs, but I know one thing that's going down for sure. My weight. I know I made the Facebook post, so I should probably just link the two. So I can save you beautiful people. I really mean that from reading it again. Ha ha. Seriously though, seeing the comments, the likes, it's inspiring. But overall, I'm just an average person. Most of you know me personally. So if you're struggling with anything, it doesn't have to be weight loss, anything. A positive attitude can really change things around for you and your entire life. People ask me all the time, what's your secret? There is no secret. I tell them consistency and persistency, and you have to be consistently persistent. Things don't happen overnight. If you want real success, you have to work towards it. I didn't lose this weight with surgeries or any medical procedures. I'm not bashing or trashing that method. This is just what I did. I changed my diet, stuck to it, and it was very simple. And he tags New Jersey diet fat loss. So he just did diet, no medical procedures, and now he is half the guy he used to be, which is great. Which is great. So he was snuggling up with his doggy and sourdough for his premiere. Now it is way too early for me to tell what's going on with these two, whether they're together. But this is the guy that he fell asleep on his shoulder on the plane, and that owned the tour company and invited him to Uganda in the first place. So we have him to thank for Joan and Greg, and we're gonna see what kind of a train mess they are. So it's only episode 2. Now, Joan, not only is she beautiful, but she is smart and charitable. She is the director of Nakio Hope for Girls Foundation, which is a foundation in Uganda is a nonprofit, girl centered organization which aims to mentor, encourage, empower young females. Hence, development, self esteem, self awareness, self defense, make right decision making, and development abilities. So this foundation basically helps out single mothers get the proper vaccines, medications for their children when needed, helps provide supplies for children to single mothers, and basically any woman that's in need, could come to them for resources and stuff. And Joan is the director, or she was the director when she was in Uganda. So not only is she beautiful, she's smart too. Now, remember, I told you guys about Sarper was going to give a free boot camp in LA? Well, it looks like he got a pretty good turnout. Let me share this with you guys. Of course, she kind of was there. Okay, I knew she kind of was going to be there. So, of course, she was there. So, we have Sarper's boot camp. Let me just share my screen with you guys. And he got a pretty good turnout.
Thank you for coming to support Sarper. His first boot camp, his first lab camp. Aww. These are all my friends. Hello. I met you. You don't.
So he got a pretty good turnout. I gotta say, he got a pretty good turnout. I know it was kind of 50-50 with you guys, whether or not you would want to take a free boot camp with Sarper. I say no because I'm not a boot camp type of person. Oh, yeah, by the way, there's people that are obsessed with my nails apparently, so I just want to give them a good look. Okay? They're all painted this time. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. Um, I would want to attend a boot camp. I would not want to attend a boot camp with Sarper because I'm not a boot camp type of girl. If he was giving just like, I don't know, a regular aerobics class, Pilates, maybe yoga, yeah, this boot camp stuff, not for me. Definitely not for me. So I'm glad that he got a big turnout. Now, moving on, we had a week off on the throuple couple. They weren't on episode 2. Okay. And I'm going to stick but by what I say. They're attention whores. Their storyline is fake. Especially Amani. She's the biggest attention whore of all of them, which now makes sense to me why she picked this fight with Sophie over a waist trainer, because they probably didn't film a lot with her and her man and this fake girlfriend bullshit storyline, that it's not like she's going to be on every week or like the majority of the time. So she has to keep her name in everybody's mouth basically. So I think she had a feeling she was going to have a week off. We weren't going to see her on episode 2. So let me pick a fight with Sophie so the blogs and everybody else could talk about me. So it's making sense. More to my theory that she's an attention whore. Most of these cast members are. 95% of these cast members are. So it's no surprise. No surprise at all. So like I said, Amani went on the attack against Sophie about her, waist trainer and how she's misrepresenting things. And then she's like, girl, I've heard your name on the streets of Austin. I'm not trying to use your name for clout. And it was just, back and forth, which to me was really, really unnecessary. But I want you guys to tell me what you think about Mark and Mina's relationship. Okay, do we think Mina's a gold digger? Do we think that this whole story with her son and his passport not being able to be processed on time is bullshit? Are we just jaded because of Larissa and Jasmine? I don't know. It's only episode 2. She didn't like the house, which honestly, if I walked into a house and my, husband's ex-wife's pictures were everywhere, I wouldn't, appreciate it either. But she just, I don't know, something about her doesn't smell right to me right now. I mean, it's only episode 2, and I want to know more about the son. I'm going to talk about this in my recap, but did you guys notice that when he talked about the son, he said that he was being cared for by a family friend. She said he was being cared for by her sister. Is this a family friend that you consider a sister? I don't know. So this is already starting to smell fishy to me. Episode 2. I have a feeling there's more to her background that Mark and Mina do not want the audience to know. But trust me, I will go sniffing around and dig it out. So let's hang in there. It's only episode 2. But if it smells like a gold digger and looks like a gold digger, it probably is a gold digger. But let's not jump to assumptions just yet. It's only episode 2. But next week's preview didn't look, too good for good old Mark. She was like, "You stay in the bed." So, moving on, we have Jasmine, unfortunately, because honestly, I'm so sick of talking about her. So, a baby is loading. She's showing off some Fashion Nova 90s, and she says, "My family, my baby, and I were all covered by the blood of Jesus." And then she quotes a poem. So now I just shake my head because I don't appreciate how she's using religion. I feel like she quotes the Bible when it's convenient. See, that's what I thought too. Maybe it's a close family member that she calls her sister. But I don't know. Just the fact that Mark said a close friend, she said sister. But like I said, it's only episode 2. It's only episode 2. So, I mean, Amani's, threesome girl here. What's her name again? Abby, Annie. See, I can't even remember their names. This is how bad this is. She's even an attention whore. I mean, it's not even episode 2, and they're popping so much on my feed. I'm like, are you guys kidding me? So back to Jasmine, the number one attention whore. It tickles me that she probably watches my stories or has someone to look at my stuff on Instagram and send it to her because I posted this thing about Coco being, basically in the K1 visa work. Okay. She made sure that Gino let all the authorities know and she had all the paperwork in line for her dog. Okay. I'm not actually saying that the damn dog has a K1 visa. Please. So, anyway, she made sure to have the paperwork all lined up for Coco, but not her children, which only one is biologically hers. Just saying. But tonight on Last Resort, which I haven't watched it yet, and please don't spoil it for me in the comments. Just kidding. Jasmine has a discussion with the sex therapist, um, who surprisingly, conveniently, in my opinion, is in a what did she call it? A ethical open marriage, non-monogamous open marriage. And I just thought to myself, wow, how convenient. The sex therapist, this was never mentioned last season. We had no clue about Dr. Reba last season, but this season, conveniently, because Jasmine wants an open marriage, Dr. Reba has one herself. Hmm. Let's file that under things that make you go, hmm. So, Jasmine wants everybody to know that her abs are natural, okay? Because someone commented, people always feel like commenting about other people's bodies. My scar is from an appendix removal at age 6. Because someone said, we see the scar from your tummy tuck with the makeshift abs. So she says, I have had my abs super defined since I have memory. It's the vegan power, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. So we have some more pictures of Jasmine, including a throwback one showing that she's always had abs, she's always had that scar, and now she says eating healthy and exercising are a must in my life at any stage. And we have a pregnant Jazzy at the gym where the baby was probably conceived. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. So Matt is her best friend. Okay, check these two out. They're dancing. I'm gonna have to mute the music so I don't get a copyright thingy. But let me blow this up. It's just a little quick thingy. Her best friend. Oh, doesn't it make your heart melt, guys? Best friends dancing in the lobby of a casino. Oh, isn't this darling? She's lucky he didn't drop her. So anyway, yeah, Jasmine, they're best friends, and that she's still married to Gino. Hey, it's all good in Jazzy's world. Uncle Marco, on the other hand, Uncle Marco, he's been really vocal. Okay, and I nominate Uncle Mark Uncle Marco to go to the tell-all for the single life. Okay, because we all know that the next season of Single Life we're going to have Gino and Jasmine filming separately. Jasmine is going to be dating Matt, even though she's already pregnant while she's filming Single Life. And Gino, is going to do his own dating thing. I say, and I say we should all, okay, DM, tag Sharp Entertainment. I did a poll. I'm going to release the results of the poll and tag Sharp and TLC. We need to get Uncle Marco onto the tell all for the single life. So him and Jasmine could have a little talky talk. Okay. She won't answer the phone for him. I mean, she won't give him that much respect, even though he walked her down the aisle. And he just has a couple of questions to ask her, maybe about the paternity of the baby. I mean, he has been extremely vocal about Jasmine online. Okay. He says, this is interesting. I wonder sometimes about Jasmine's adventures after she got here. You guys are making wonder now? I hope she's being truthful about that matters to dad. I hope the pregnancy goes well for her and God bless that baby. You're like, whoa, Uncle Marco. But hey, this is the way that he feels. So, yes, they have filmed the tell all for the last resort. And allegedly, word on the street, Jasmine walks in hand, all smiley and pregnant with her new boo Matt, with baby daddy. And instead of reacting the way he should have reacted, Rob did it for him. And allegedly, word on the street, got smacked by Jasmine's shoes several times by her. So, yeah, shoes flying, um, names flying, and Gino apparently doesn't react much. So, it's going to be really fucking good. And from what I understand and knowing what I know about the tell all the stuff that Jasmine is doing out there, is trying to make people sympathize and love her before the tell all comes out, because the tell-all's going to look really, really bad for Jasmine. The last time I heard someone kept saying, don't worry, the tell-all looks really, really bad for X was Angela. That's all Michael told me was don't worry. After the tell all, I'll be able to talk about everything. The tell all was really, really bad. So, anyway, Uncle Marco needs to be on the tell all. He needs to be there to ask Jasmine some questions and to confront her about how she has torn apart his family. Someone says, I don't blame him myself. Jasmine used Gino from the beginning for money. Not only that, plastic surgery too. And when he quit forking out so much, she said nasty things, but wanted him to have sex with her. If she doesn't get her way, she downs him. Like in Panama, saying Dane, her ex, was a better lover. She was messing with him the whole time she was there, no doubt in my mind. And Uncle Marco replied, I feel you have great judgment of character. I should have been in more tune with my gut feeling and not relying on my emotions. Like I said, Uncle Marco and I had a really pleasant conversation a few days ago, and he told me from the get go he felt like Jasmine was out for the green card, but swallowed his feelings and what he had to say because Gino had his love goggles on. So, yeah. So, in case you missed this, guys, okay, this is Jasmine, ironically, filming with Matt, okay, her baby daddy, while still married to Gino, on Single Life, calling Gino's date a whore. Isn't that some ironic shit? Let me share that with you guys.
Gino, 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 Gino.
So who knows what the hell is happening in that scene, but you can clearly hear Jasmine calling the other woman who is dating Gino a whore. Meanwhile, she's fucking pregnant with Matt's baby during filming. I can't even. I can't even anymore. So, like I said, there's a poll on my Instagram. If you guys haven't voted there already, please do. It'll be up for 24 hours. So far, Uncle Marco is winning by a landslide. Okay, to be on the tell all. So maybe if we're all loud enough, they'll listen to us and give him that opportunity. And Jasmine really needs something like that, not for nothing. Uncle Marco has strong family morals, and he's just really upset with Jasmine because he had that feeling from the get-go. So Gino's ex, Lindsay, the sugar baby before Jasmine, the one that Jasmine accused of sending naked pictures to her teaching job in Panama that got her fired. I showed you guys the messages between them. Lindsay was trying to be a girl's girl and look out for Jasmine and say, listen, Gino's been sending me these pictures and videos. And I just wanted to let you know. And Jasmine, being the psycho that she is, turned around and started calling her all sorts of names and said she had no ass. Classy, classy, Jazzy. You needed to take out all that anger on Gino. So, Lindsay is an adult entertainment star. Okay. And she's pretty well known in her industry. So, she was doing an interview with this dude. Um, the Cody Tucker show. Okay. This dude, the Cody Tucker show. And he was asking her questions about her career when suddenly the conversation turned to Gino and 90 Day Fiance. This chick cannot get away from Gino and Jasmine, even if she tried. And I feel bad for her. She's like, listen, like, I want nothing to do with this. Okay, check this out.
Um, whether I like admitting it or not, I don't know. I'm a massive fan of 90 Day Fiance. And I guess this kind of goes in line with what we're talking about.
Yeah, creep.
Yeah, exactly. So I did not know about any of this shit with you and old Gino from 90 Day Fiance, which anyone who's watched like recently 90 Day Fiance is gonna know who the fuck we're talking about. I so I remember them talking about that, like he got caught watching porn and it was like an ex's porn. And I was in my head, I was just thinking like it's just some random person. I did not know it was you that that they were talking, that you're the person, which I found out kind of recently and was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. So how does that happen? Like, I mean, you just he
He was on Seeking Arrangement a long time ago. We met
okay.
the same way that they met. So
Yeah, what a shock. Yeah.
yeah.
God.
And he was like sending, did you know about that? Like the text messages. I texted her to let her know that he was sending me her nude photos and like all these photos and videos and stuff. I'm like, I didn't watch the videos, but I just thought you should know, like he's sending me this stuff. And like I, texted her about it messaged her, DM'd, and she just went off at me. She went
On you.
calling me a whore, telling me I'm old, ugly, I have no ass, like all this stuff. I'm like, oh,
You guys all saw it.
you didn't know about that part?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look, I love that show. And I love
Have you ever seen Love After Lockup? That show's even messier.
No, but trust me, that show has been recommended to me so many times.
So yeah, she's a huge Love After Lockup fan too, which cracks me up. So she was giving an interview with this guy, the Cody Tucker show. I'll put the full interview and the clip that he did with him and Lindsay talking about the whole Gino and Jasmine situation in my description box. But poor Lindsay cannot get away from Gino, even if she wanted to. Kelly, I still say that she is too good for him, and Gino better tighten his ass up and stop his bullshit. Word on the street, and focus on his relationship with Kelly before she says, something, I don't deserve this shit, because I think she doesn't deserve this shit. So, Gino, straighten your ass up and please stop. I hear word on the street, you sending messages to other women and being flirtatious. You know it's not right, okay? And just please, I mean, look at Kelly. She is nothing like Jasmine. Nothing. Just saying, dude. Just saying. It's all my opinion. I could be talking out of my ass. So, moving on. Jasmine wants everyone to know that body changes with pregnancy. Okay. And we all need to be kind to pregnant women. Pregnancy can be physically and emotionally demanding time, and offering support, kindness, and consideration can help alleviate stress, provide a sense of security, and contribute to a positive experience for the expect expect mother and her growing baby. You guys know what I'm trying to say. So I'm so tired. And I keep saying this every video, but it's true. I'm so tired talking about Jasmine. And honestly, I think she gave birth to the baby already, and she's just trolling all of us. And we're going to find out in a couple of months that she already gave birth to the baby. So Anyway, moving on. We have Benny hanging out with Avi. And I just wanted to clarify something that I've talked about in my last Oive. When I congratulated Ari as being his manager, it was based on this comment that she made after his Super Bowl halftime performance with Kendrick Lamar. And I'm not going to read the comment where, but she basically says that she is the one behind every gig application, every fight, and every performance. She brings the brawn, he brings the brawn and the talent, and she's the brains behind the operation. One of you guys, and I think you're in the chat, Lily Lady sent this to me on Instagram. This is who booking agents info.com, I believe is the name of the site, says that someone named Jeremy Jeremy Luckhow is Benny's manager, and he was previously managed by Gina Rodriguez. If the name Gina Rodriguez rings a bell, yes, she is Angela's manager. She is Mama June's manager, Honey Boo Boo's manager. She actually appeared on the Mama June show when it was Mama June from Hot to Not. Okay, you remember her manager, Gina? Yeah, that's her. So at one point in time, basically, a bunch of 90 Day cast members signed up with her, and Angela's the only one left. So, and we see how many, bookings Angela's getting. She's doing like comedy clubs and karaoke bars in Canada. So, I don't know if that's why Benny decided, and I bet you Ari had a hand in this, in going to this Jeremy guy because his agency is more focused on sports athletes trying to make it in whatever their profession is. And as you see here, they offer career management, marketing and sponsorships, financial management, contract negotiation, social media management, athletic commission compliance, public relations, and legal. So while this guy Jeremy Luke Lucat, and I know I'm torturing his last name, and his agency um are the ones, listed as the manager, and they are his managers. I'm just saying that Ari also deserves the congratulations based on her comment, because she's the one, and I could see her doing this because I kind of also do this for my husband. She's the one that reads everything and explains it all to Benny before he signs it. And when she's reading it, even though his manager may have already read through it and said, "Hey, here, guys, I think this is a good opportunity," Ari sits down, goes through with a fine tooth comb, and she gives it to Benny. She's the one that's scouting possible opportunities for Benny and perhaps presenting it to his manager. I don't know if this is happening for sure. I'm just picturing as her being the type of person to do that. So while she may not be the manager, like, the name and title manager, she's manager wife. Do you guys get what I'm saying? So while this guy, Jeremy, and his company are the official managers of Benny, and I'm sure they're doing a great job. They are doing a fucking great job for him. I mean, the Super Bowl and a Will Smith concert, within like 2 weeks. I mean, that's fucking fantastic. So, congratulations to all. Okay. So, this is Jeremy, the manager. And Ari, I just want to say I totally agree with you. These yogurts, have you guys tried these Chobani flip yogurts? They are fucking delicious. My favorite are red velvet cake, strawberry shortcake, and peach cobbler. Okay, this one is pretty good too. But let me tell you, when I have the munchies, which I do now, these things, oh, oh boy, it goes down and it hits the spot. So Ari, I'm with you there, girl. So Moving on with some other last resort cast, we have Natalie posing with exotic cats for some fucking reason. She's a fucking lunatic. She is a lunatic. I'm sorry. Anyway, we have Josh always on the move. We have Rob who was stuck in the airport last night because he missed his connecting flight. And we have Brandon going to work it all out at the gym, which I really need to start going back. And I totally agree with Brandon here. Okay. I really don't like it when people rank on him for being close to his parents because I don't know, maybe it's just me because my parents are gone. I feel like you should really, treasure and cherish and appreciate your parents while they're here, as long as they're not a toxic force in your life, because I know many people cannot deal with their parents even in their elderly years because they have been so toxic throughout the years, and it's just gotten worse and worse. Robin, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, I appreciate it. um I believe in cherish your parents while they're here. And that's what Brandon does, in my opinion. So he says, usually I don't respond to the negativity. For anyone who thinks it's bad to be close to your parents, I will never think of it that way. I was given love and support growing up, and I feel it's deserving to give love and respect back. Ever since the news of my father's cancer and remission, I now value the time in life we have together now more. And I agree, especially when a health scare happens to one of your parents. Brandon, I'm totally with you, and anybody that makes fun of you for your relationship with your parents can fuck off, okay? And your parents are lovely, in my opinion. In my opinion, I think they're lovely people. So anyone that thinks his relationship with his parents weird, too close, creepy, you know something? Fuck off. So, speaking of Brandon, okay, he says, starting the day with an interesting read. Thanks, Sophie, for the recommendation. And it's a book that says Rewire Your Anxious Brain. Now, Sophie has been getting lots of flowers lately. Okay, and they're definitely not from Rob because Rob wouldn't spend that much money on her. So she got this bouquet of flowers, and if you zoom in on the card, it says miss everything about. Interesting. So, does Sophie have a new guy in her life? Is her mom sending her flowers? Is Kay sending her flowers? Like, who's sending Sophie's flowers? So, oh yeah, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to torture you with this because if I had to listen to it, you guys have to listen to it. Darcy and Stacy are going to torture our ears with their music. Oh yes, they are. And Darcy, went to the gram today to let everybody know, and I am going to share this with you guys. So here we go. Dorsey torturing all of our eardrums. Oh, help us. Yeah, so we're gonna need extra heavy duty earplugs soon, like the military ones. So yeah, anyway, so Lauren, as in skeevy, leaky penis Lauren, he is skeevier. I mean, he is so fucking skeevy. So now he's been on TikTok live lately. And this is where I just want to say thank you so much, Donna, for one, sitting through his TikTok lives. I mean, ugh. I listened to all those clips that you uploaded to your gram for me. And two, thank you so much for screen recording all of that and uploading it for me to watch. because it just proves to me that he is a scuzzy scumbag. Not like we didn't know that already, but and let me just share this with you guys and stop babbling. So here we have Lauren on TikTok Live, just basically talking crap about his kids and whether or not okay, talking crap about his kids, talking about organ sales, and talking about his daughter. So thank you, Donna, for sending all this to me. And here we go. All right, hold on, guys. I think I'm having technical difficulties. It's not sharing. Let me go back. Freaking StreamYard could be a pain in my ass sometimes. Okay, it should be playing now. This is Lauren talking.
Or living in Canada. So because of child support, I have to be working, but I can, and I don't really care where I live during that 7-year period of time, as long as I make enough to combat my ex-wife.
Wow. What does this 7-year period of time mean?
So when my son turns 18, I will have rights again and freedoms.
Oh, and that's when you're gonna be a dad to them? You're gonna
Oh, that's when I'm gonna finally be allowed to abandon the United States and live a life of freedom and reality, right?
Do you hear this guy? That's when I'll be allowed to abandon the United States and live a life of freedom. When my son turns 18. What a motherfucking douchebag.
So I'm forced to be here in America because I make enough money for my ex-wife to live off
of. Can you show?
You guys can hear this, right? Just let me know if you don't hear it in the comments.
What's your Philippines tattoo?
Yes, I know that there's money involved in organ sales, but do you think my organs are worth more? Is that what you're trying to say? Or are they same as someone who's less famous and easier to take advantage of?
So what is that tattoo? Can you explain it to us?
What the fuck? His organs for sale? This is enough to make my brain explode all over my new MacBook.
Well, it's supposed to be a flag with an F for faith. So it's 2 stars, red, white, and blue. I got to talk to my daughter, and now my family's excommunicated because she's not allowed to talk to my family anymore because she's not allowed to talk to me.
God, that's horrible. So she's not just cutting you out.
This really pisses me off. Listen to this. The way he talks about his daughter.
She's cutting her other grandparents out.
Yeah.
And probably cousins and stuff. That's horrible.
Yeah. So now everyone's not allowed.
Well, the only thing that's going to come from that is when she gets old enough to be, have her own phone and communicate to whoever she wants to. It's just going to make her resent her mom for that.
Oh, I know. And I'm giving her mom the ability to do whatever she wants for the time being, and she can deal with whatever consequences come from that. Right?
Yeah.
Would you be open to having a relationship when this person turns 18?
No. Okay, so not 18. I mean, literally, my phone number has been on my social media for years, right? So my daughter used to have phone calls with me because she would get a phone and she'd video time me. We talk, right? Because she has access to my number anywhere, anytime. Because most people just have social media. Just look up my dad's name, right? And bam, there it is. Yeah. And so, she hasn't in a long time, but she totally has my number just to be like, okay, Dad, what's up? Let's hang out. I ran away. I'm going to come live with you in Vegas. I'd be like, oh, God.
So, yeah, his kids, I want to say, they're young. I want to say his daughter's 14 and his son is maybe 10, I want to say. But, yeah, he's a douchebag. Thank you so much, Donna, for doing that for me. Listening to him makes me want to vomit in my mouth a little. But, yeah. So I also heard that He says that if Faith wants to come to the States with him when he comes back in March, that he'll bring her. I believe they may be engaged again. I'm not sure with these two. It's like, Faith, come on. Are you another attention fame whore that just wants to come to the States? Are you going to disappoint all of us? Please, girl, you can do so much better. But who knows? Who knows? So, is Tiger Silly pregnant again, or did she just gain a shitload of weight? You guys tell me what you think. It was zoo day yesterday, and she went to the zoo with Adnan and the baby and her two other kids, and she's wearing like 5 layers of clothes. The sheer cover up. Do you guys think that she just gained a shitload of weight, or could Adnan has possibly knocked her up already? So, Vicky, yes, baby weight, an excuse to wear those clothes. Could be it. Totally could be it. But I don't know. I just have a feeling that she could be knocked up already. I'm probably wrong, but we'll see what develops. Literally, we'll see what develops. So, moving on, we have Joey, who has a lot of opinions. Okay, this cracks me up. So, someone asked him thoughts on the new season thruple. And he said, like how the one is starting a little internet beef cat fight with the older cast member. She is stirring the pot. Magda is enough woman for me. Two Magdas would 100% result me in losing some eyeballs. Oh, definitely. Definitely, Joey. If you had two Magdas, no, your eyeballs and your penis would be gone. That's for sure. Now, this is what I found amusing. He has an opinion about Sean Robinson, the co-host of the Tell All, or does he? Is he just kidding? Someone asked him who got on your nerves the most at the Tell All, and he says the host with the I don't know shrugging emoji. Then he says, "LOL, just kidding." Or am I? Are you, Joey? Are you? Really? Are you? So, Chidi has a book coming out. Yes, he does. Are any of us surprised? I'm not, okay? They all have to ride this 90-day train for as long as they can before they're forced off the train. Before TLC and Sharp tells them that's it, this ride is over, get the fuck off the train. We need to pack it up with some new fools, I mean cast members. So Chidi, he says, for years I've walked in darkness, but I've never lost my vision. My journey has been filled with challenges, but also with faith, resilience, and the unshakable belief that every struggle has a purpose. Today, I'm thrilled to announce my book, Light Within. This book is my story, one of overcoming adversity, finding hope, and proving that limitations are only in the mind. In just a few days, Light Within will be out in the world, but I can't do this. I need you. Over the next few days, I'll be revealing the cover, moments of writing, and and perhaps live chat. Stay with me. Let's bring Light Within to life together. I'm counting on you. So now Chidi is coming out with a book. Let me see how good his GoFundMe did, because remember he did a GoFundMe to try to help him possibly find a cure for his blindness. Let's see here. Let me see if I could just get the link from his Facebook. Bear with me, guys. I know I should have did this before I went live, but it just popped in my head. Did he get rid of the link for his GoFundMe? Let's see. Oh no. Okay. He has raised $6,422 out of his 50K goal. He received 172 donations. So there we go. That's how Chidi's GoFundMe is doing, and now he has a book coming out. So like I said, they all have to ride the train until they can't ride it no more. Happy birthday, Dempsey. She is living her best life with her new girlfriend. She is visiting her in Florida. Oh, yes, she is. And this is her new girlfriend. And I wish nothing but the best for the two of them. Now I'm here with an Annie and David pregnancy update. And I promise to bring them to you more because I am sick and tired of fucking Jasmine and Matt. So Annie is due March 14th, and it looks like she cannot wait. And I also just wanted to get back to you guys about Danny, the David and Annie's virtual cooking class that they're offering. I sent in a request to see how much it was, and I think I'm going to have to do a lot of convincing to my husband because a private class is 400, where they basically walk you through step by step everything. It's the lessons are in real time, private, and completely interactive. um, our virtual lessons average 1 hour to 1 hour and a half. If the dish you choose requires a little more time, they will, of course, stay on with your dish until complete. Option one is cooking along with them, and it's $400, usually $550, but we have a special going on. Option two is having them talk you through making your dish, and it's $250, usually $350. If you have additional family or friends that want to join the stream, it's $150. So I'm like, I may have to message David and see what I can work out possibly because I would love to do this, possibly record it, do a review, do a whole episode with you guys. Um, I'm going to message David. I'm going to see what I can work out, and I will, let you guys know what's going on. Or I'm going to have to do a lot of convincing to my husband to let me at least, shell out 250 for option two. So I don't know. Anyway, Nikki was on IG. She said she was doing ASMR. Did I get that right, guys? Apparently that's where somebody does things that triggers people's emotions, or I don't even know for sure what that means. But this is what Nikki was doing live on Instagram the other day. It was like really interesting. It was like, what the fuck is going on here, Nikki? So let me share this with you guys. Okay. This is Nikki whispering for some reason on Instagram. Guys, oh, I don't have the volume.
Candy or pickle instead.
Sorry. Okay, there we go. It's like, what is going on?
Yeah. Tapatio, yes. It's a tapatio pickle. It's called tapatio. I want to do, should I eat candy or pickle instead? Should I do candy or pickles first? Which one? Should I do a pickle or candy yet?
Nikki, who the fuck cares? What are you doing? Why are you whispering?
All right, I'm going to do a pickle. I think it's better to do like a salty and then end it with sweet. Candy, pickle, pickle, pickle last.
Okay, watch this, guys.
Dude, this just squirted all over my face. Yo, this just blew up. This just blew up in my face right now.
What in the fuck is she doing? Isabella, thank you so much for the 9.99 super chat. Take the class with Annie and David. Maybe. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't get it, but this is not relaxing for me at all. It's making me feel all sorts of them like, ugh. But yeah, the candy squirted all over her face. Okay, it's almost done, guys. I promise.
Okay. I think I have to freeze this more. You should see all the juice on my counter right now. This sucks. This really sucks.
Okay, so I'm like, what the fuck? But hey, Nikki, whatever floats your boat, I guess. I mean, I don't know. She's just. I mean, she is Jasmine's bestie, so that should tell you. Birds of a feather flock together. Just saying. So, before I let you guys go, this has been a long one. Holy crap, I've been on here for over an hour. A couple of miscellaneous cast updates. We have Veronica with the throwback picture from her senior year of high school. And yes, I remember this era of senior pictures where they would put that feather boa thing on you that's seen better days and the graduation gown that was like 5 times too big. Yeah, I remember those days. And Veronica's having top down weather in the Carolinas. No, I will not open my sunroof. It is cold as fuck in New York still. Um, ATM, Emily and Kobe's kid, way too fucking cute. And you know how I feel about cute kids. So I'm gonna share this with you, okay? Bear with me.
Hey, don't. No, don't play in the dirt. Okay, come over here. Come to mommy. Yes, no, don't touch it. We can go outside and play in the dirt. We don't play in mommy's plants' food. No, 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 no. Hey, hey, a Tam. A Tam. Okay, that's it.
And I was just about to say, girl, when are you going to put that phone down and go after your kid? So, um, Robin, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, you guys are gonna make me cry tonight. I'm gonna get menopausal and like I'm gonna start crying, okay? Because you guys know that I'm a menopausal bitch. Menopausal queen, you're the queen, but I'm a menopausal bitch. So we have Liz's daughter Riley, who is absolutely beautiful. Yazan and Brittany living their separate, very different lives. Okay. And considering Brittany has switched teams and now has a wife, considering she wanted to marry Yazan at one point in her life. So living separate, very, very different lives. We have Marcel, who Anna was just complaining about on Valentine's Day in her stories that he didn't do anything for her birthday or Valentine's Day, with his new apprentice doing their home renovation work. We have Elizabeth and Libby. Libby says, I'm still in love with my man. And we have Chantal hanging out with her friends, and Chantal's new love interest has an album out, Frosty Girl. So Rose has been really, really sick, and Shida's dad passed away. My condolences to Shida and her family. Speaking of passing away or not, is Josh Sider really dead? Okay. And this is the ultimate miscellaneous update. Is he really dead? This was posted on his social media a few days ago by the team. A tweet from his brother that has now been deleted. When he did this back in August of 2023, there was a tweet and a post to his Instagram from his family that said that he was no longer with us due to self-inflicted reasons. Now he was found unresponsive in a hotel room in Mexico. His brother tweets, "I can't believe my brother's dead." Then he deletes the tweet. The account that the tweet was tweeted from was an account that was just opened in November of 2024. It has like 3 posts, and one of them is about transitioning. Josh, is that your alt? Just asking. Then, after the death announcement, but before the memorial announcement, someone or Josh himself from the grave posted just a blank black story. Okay, my ring light just suddenly went out. That's interesting. But you guys can see me, right? There we go. Okay, but you see, that's Josh. Anyway, a blank black story. And then now the details of a celebration of life for Josh will be held at Cedar Lake Park in Seabrook, Texas, this Thursday from 2 to 4. The celebration will be open to the public. So by tomorrow, 4 o'clock Texas time, we should know what the fuck is going on. Is Josh really dead? Is he going to pop up and go, "Hey guys, I'm here"? But this is where things start getting really, really weird. Kyle, Universal Sperm Donor Kyle, decides to hop into the chat. So Kyle says he's alive. I met him the other day. And someone says, "Stop lying. I know him personally, and he has unfortunately passed away." Then it got really, really fucking weird, you guys. The same person who commented to Kyle, "Shut the fuck up, he's still alive," said in the early hours of Tuesday morning, he was found unresponsive with a large object inserted into his rectum. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It is believed he suffered a hemorrhage in his lower abdomen due to blunt force trauma and passed away from internal bleeding. It is a very sad and traumatic event for all his friends and family. Please be respectful and keep him in your prayers. So Kyle asks, what was the large object in his rectum? So then Kyle, is insisting that he did see him. He's like, "No, guys, I really, really did see him. I saw him at a party the other day." So the person, the original commenter who mentioned about the object in the rectum, replies, "Nope, they won't. Nope, they won't want you to know the truth. I am a very close member of the family, but I am speaking out as I believe they should all know the truth about what he really is." Okay, so now I'm speechless. It takes a lot to make me speechless, but I have a feeling that this motherfucker, he's just doing this for attention again. He must think that we're stupid, or we all have short-term memory loss, that we forgot he did this shit in August of 2023. No, we didn't forget. And if he pops up at his celebration of life, first of all, I know personally I'm never going to cover him again. I mean, the guy could set himself on fire in Times Square, and I'm not going to give a fuck. Okay, so Josh, you better be fucking dead. Just saying, this better not be a hoax because this is some sick shit. So, once again, a close up of my nails for those who are obsessed for some reason with a woman's nails. And I just wanted to say, I'm just here to make you guys happy, to put a smile on your face after a long day. Sit, smoke with me, pour yourself a drink. I have strong opinions. Yeah, I do. But it wouldn't be Mary without my strong opinions. And I have really strong opinions about this whole Jasmine Gino Matt thing. How TLC and basically 99% of the cast members are congratulating her. And don't get me wrong, babies are a blessing. All babies are blessings. But this is a great comment that was in my comments. Okay. All babies are blessings, but not all parents are. And that is so fucking true. Because in this case, the parents are not blessings. I mean, maybe Matt is. I don't know Matt. Okay. I shouldn't say that about Matt. There are allegations out there that he's, in a DV situation with Jasmine. But from what I understand, allegedly, word on the street, it's a mutual kind of situation, which doesn't make it right. Never lay your hands on a woman, no matter fucking what, especially a pregnant woman. But from what I hear, allegedly, if Jasmine decides that she's going to, abandon this child, which by the way is a girl, okay? She may have beige and white and gray on her registry. If she did not have this baby already, which I really feel like she did, okay? I feel like Jasmine had this baby a few days ago. And she has all this shit posted in gray, white, and beige on her Amazon gift list to basically collect all the gifts and return them and get the credit so she could buy what she really wants, all in pink, because she has had a girl or will be having a girl very, very soon. So that's purely my opinion, just based on certain things that I've seen on social media. Um, Apparently she went live the other night and her stomach was completely flat. So I believe that this baby is already here. And as Jasmine, registered for on her registry, she wants this cute little onesie that says, I'm proof mommy loves a Romanian guy. And I just made a little alteration, okay? Nothing huge, while still married to someone else. But that's okay because, that is okay. She gets a beautiful photography shoot. Everybody's congratulating her. And adultery, wedding vows, who cares? Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much, guys, for watching me. Thank you so much for all the super chats tonight. You guys are the best. Robin J, thank you so much for your 2 super chats. Isabella, thank you so much for your super chats. You guys have a wonderful night. And wait, one more thing. Please subscribe. Double check that you're subscribed because YouTube likes to play fucking games. And one more thing. Please like, comment, share with everybody you know. And one more thing, if you haven't joined my membership yet, please consider joining my membership. I have a bunch of cool things on it, that I've done in the past couple of months. I did a recent membership video about some shit face dipshit dude that I had to deal with and his drama. You guys could check that out. You guys could check out the real reason why Kelly and Molly broke up, like the real reason broken down. I have some stuff that Sophie and um Julia are doing, for a side hustle, if you know what I mean. So I have some really cool membership content, and I think my membership price is pretty decent. It's like $5.99 a month. I know other content creators out there charge more, but 2025, one of my resolutions is to really pay more attention to my members and at least try to upload a video at least 1 to 2 times a month. So please consider joining my membership. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. See you next time.